Okay, I guess I'm next. I'm going to show off some early spreadsheet stuff as it's coming along. I'm back working on that, sort of stepping away from the Viz type concept and back into like a more of a separate tab. So if I add a new query, I now have a spreadsheet over here, and this pulls up sort of a full page spreadsheet. And then I get a list of queries over here that match the tabs that I have. I can select those and you'll see them popping in down here inside the spreadsheet. So I can have multiple queries connected in. And if I deselect one, it'll pop back out. So trying to link these together a little bit more closely. Um, I mean, other than that, the only thing that works today is like savings kind of working, but that's all still in progress. Like there's a lot of stuff in flight here, but this at least gives a picture of what we're sort of looking at as the like future state of this.
Richard, is the idea that we could add any number of these to a workbook?
Yeah. So then same, like I could just go create others and, have a different set of queries associated with it. So if I just want these ones, I can have these ones. Yeah, so it's um, I think we're probably not going to surface them as a tab like this, just because it's a little confusing to have the tab on tab action. But yeah, the idea is to simply for them to act like to kind of act like a tab though, so you can have as many of them as you want, and hopefully they'll render on dashboards and be downloadable and stuff like that.
Yep. What are our thoughts around things like filter mapping and stuff like that? Um, like assuming we put one of these in the dashboard and it has three feeder tabs, how will filters get passed from a dashboard to those tabs?
I mean, I think we're gonna need to pass the like filter the feeder queries only. So it would,
Yep.
yeah.
No,
I'm
that makes perfect sense.
okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it's gonna work. So this currently I haven't even touched dashboards yet because I just got the query running working on it and I'm working on like saving next because I think with saving what we're gonna want to do is have sort of a history model of your saves. Which is a little bit of work because it with CSVs, they kind of we save like a whole new CSV every time, and I don't think we want to do that with these, and so we're looking at building up sort of a history stack that we can keep track of and reapply to get you to wherever you were in history. So yeah,
As a aside, I suspect that we've talked about like lifting dashboard filters into the document layer. And I think this, among other things, will push us towards that. Some of the app dashboard stuff. Like I think we can make that experience feel way better if you can sort of like broadcast filters across any view. So like I remember early on we were chatting about spreadsheets, like, we're gonna solve this soon. So it's definitely in that like I think we can solve it partially, but I think the right answer is to start lifting those up in a way that feels elegant. And the
All
cool
that.
thing is it fits together really nicely when you start thinking about it. You're like, oh, this feels right. So
Yeah,
we will.
I will add that like anecdotally, just the new view tabs are so pleasant. Like they're much more sensible to deal with than the sort of like hybrid view slash viz tabs before.
Just wait for my demo.